Hello and welcome to High Priestess Healer. This is my channel here for reading tarot cards and oracle cards. And today we're going to be working on the sign of Cancer. So for my Cancer Nation, please show me what we need to see. Your dreams are coming true and you're feeling more joy and stable, independent, secure. So those are all very good things. You know, you're achieving things, you're being satisfied, you know, possibly have some romance going on, just a lot of peace. And, you know, it says dreams coming true. So that may be doing well, you know, in the job sector, if that's making you feel more secure financially. Or in the romance department, must be going good if you want to feel emotionally fulfilled with a partner or just within yourself, you know. But there's lots of festivities going on and planning for the long term, okay? How can we keep this joy and stability going on, right? So well-deserved rewards are on their way to you, my dear Cancers. Okay, and just breathe. Okay, your stability, in fact, is coming in. There may be something in the throat chakra there. A message coming in, message coming out. But just to breathe, okay, and to follow your inner guide, your spirit, whichever way you need to go, and make sure that everybody around you knows, you know, your dreams and long-term plans and how they fit into that. Okay, that one wanted to come out, so we'll just put the just breathe there as the current card for you. Flip-flopped out. All right, and let's see, make sure some of them are not upside down. Some of them are upside down, I mean. I don't know if actually they come with upside down meanings in the book, but we shall put them face up just to start anyways. Okay. So, spirits, angels, guides, and the higher self of those watching, we ask you, including angels and through our Holy Spirit and our highest selves, help us to find messages that we resonate with. This is a challenging position or obstacle to overcome that is going on for this person. So it's, you know, you're needing to just breathe. So you're needing to take some time. You've been working hard and now it's time to take a little break, a little breather, or just even a little bit more throughout the day, you know, and not just like in the morning or at night. Like, take a second to breathe once or twice during the day as well, okay? Or shake off any negative energy that you may or may not have picked up. Spread your wings. So you've been called to spread your wings. You already know that. You know that you're a chosen one and that you're headed for your purpose and you're headed for greatness, right? And, you know, victory will be yours. And you know that you have a lot to give, especially in a partnership sense. You're very connected to Source, God. And, you know, you're saying to the universe, I'm ready. And then the universe conspires to make things happen as long as, you know, you let go of control and, you know, go with the flow and let what comes and what wants to go, okay? So don't be in denial about anything. Keep your eyes open like the person in the back so you can know right from wrong and make your own discernments now that you are ready, right? It means that you are learning and, you know, to follow your intuition, okay? So they want you to take more times out so you can know what it feels like, okay? And you can start using your energy more than, you know, you would your sight, because not everything is as it seems, but you can get a good idea of the feeling. So like I said, bottom of the deck, well Deserved rewards are yours. So these are your blessings, and this is what's going on right now for a job well done in the past, working really hard. And now you're deserving some rewards, and particularly of love, and then the joy and the bliss and the stability that comes with being with your divine counterpartner, and other deserved rewards, right, that are here. But those are the ones that I see right now. Okay, how about the immediate future? Show me for my Cancers what would be the immediate future here. Okay, so this is just a cautionary, a cautionary card to say, work hard, but play hard as well. Don't work too hard. Definitely take action, but don't think you have to overdo it or anything like that. You'll reach your goals, just follow your body, to work when it needs to work and rest when it needs to rest. And when you're feeling prompted, move forward. And when you're not, create something you want to. Enjoy life, That's what we're here for. So that's another 8. So here's an 8, 9, 8. And there's a 99, one below the other. 4 and 2. So 99 could be important, for some of you. Because you may be some kind of reaction to something that's going on around you is changing, where you're really learning to go within and follow your intuition, and not have to follow people on the outside who tell you what to do, or the status quo. You know better for yourself. So congratulations for really honing in and taking some time, and or dedicating to making more time to just breathe and meditate with it. Even if you have to put it on the calendar and set a time, but just take a second to just be yourself and just one big breath out. It just kind of grounds you and centers you and relaxes you and take the energy all the way from the head down out of the feet into the ground, just out of you. So I feel like there's a regeneration going with within you. Okay, within your marriage possibly too, or just taking steps towards moving towards your divine counterpartner. It looks like if you're with someone, you're putting in the work. If you're not with someone, you're putting in the effort to yourself to find this person, or them to find you, or you to attract each other, right? So just breathe. Don't worry about that. You're gaining your blessings. Keep doing what you're doing and keeping your heart open. But this loving union that's on its way is a gift from God, is one of your rewards. You are a gift. They are a gift to you. Hence me always saying, that great fortune card in the Kipper to me is like your person, because you see them like that, grand and beautiful and amazing and perfect, and like something of great fortune, something of great value, So I think, also the card with the gift and somebody wanting to reconcile differences or reconcile from the past. It's a beautiful sentiment. Like, I give you my heart, that's what I'm hoping, is in there. Or it could be just an apology, right? But I like to over-romanticize things sometimes. So there's something you're refusing to see right now, okay? Like I said, I can't have you guys in denial. All right, that's already 2 times here that we got a man with these, with, the helmet. But at least this one here has got his third eye open. So maybe you didn't know before and you were just to the grind. You have You went from an 8 to a 9, so now you're independent, you know more, you're, you know, stronger, wiser, better for everything. But then we got a 2 next to the signifying you as well. And this was the actual, this one is the actual obstacle, okay? And this is you. So it's like, I can't see things because I'm not taking time to breathe. Or I'm being told something, but I'm not doing it. I'm in denial of hearing it. But you can see it's being sent to him. I don't know if the eye's picking it up or not. I think he is. You see, he's refusing. So he knows, but he's in denial. And this one is like, just take a breath, you know, until you can center yourself. Okay. So there's very much so a dedicated effort. And then there's someone around you that you either are detaching from emotionally or physically, or they are detaching from you emotionally or physically. It could be twin flame relationship. I'm just saying because of the 11. Okay, let's see what else for you. So for the 2s, it also could mean, you know, like somebody's making choices, right? Maybe denying, you know, that what their feelings are, you know, to somebody, and not giving all their love to that person. That would hinder a relationship, you know. Or just not speak up for what you want, right? Like it's a blue card, and you know, defend what your beliefs are, okay? This is part of taking off this helmet, is to, you know, to say, hey, I want to cooperate, you know, I want to plan, I want to make a choice now, you know. It's like, I haven't made a choice, you know, should I detach, should I not detach, are they going to detach, or are they not going to attach? Like, don't put your life on hold for somebody else, okay? You just, at all times, need to remember who you are. You need to keep your eyes open, but also listening. Follow that light, follow that bliss, because that's where you need to be. And if it means detaching from somebody else that feels like a loss, and you may have to go through a grief process, then that's the way sometimes, you know, it happens, and it's a process, you know, but you'll have, you know, a spirit there right with you, so that you're walk, you know, through it, and you're warm. You're not just like left out in the cold and nobody's going to help you. You know, you're going to get right back to this feeling of energy, of spread your wings, okay, in no time, because now you know that you're in control of yourself. You're going to make the right decisions, and you get results when you do that, okay? And you're honest about it in every way, you know, and putting in the effort instead of just intending something, working toward it, and then it coming to you, okay? This is a beautiful card. So some love is coming in. It's well-deserved. It's your partner, your person, if you don't already have one, or you know, someone could be coming out of, you know, the dark night of the soul. This is you. This is you, right? So you could be coming out of the dark night of the soul, and now you're able to make better choices, because there's duality going on in there. And it's like, maybe that's why you haven't opened your eyes yet, because you haven't made a decision, okay? All right? And see, he at least has his eyes open, you know? It's like, okay, yeah, I hear you. And so I'm going to go do it. That's why it's an 8 for moving on. And this is just a 2. It's like refusing to see. Maybe there's somebody is scared about whatever it is. They just weren't sure about things, how they wanted to move forward. And, you know, just trying to form a plan of action. You know, should I come into certain obstacles, you know, that I foresee. And so really just trying to, you know, be prepared for the worst and hope for the best, you know, just regardless if, you know, somebody around them is detaching or you want to detach from them, okay? So for your hopes and fears, let's get a card for that. Okay, remember to be taking breaths throughout the day. That helps us for our vibes to grow higher, okay? And, you know, if you're just starting to see someone's value, you know, it's like, oh, I see their value now, but they're already detaching and leaving. It's like, you know, perhaps somebody, you know, is that's why they're putting in this uber amounts of effort, you know, to try and control or manipulate the situation so that they have it, you know, the way that they want it. Either way, whatever you're doing, you know, you deserve uber awards for it, and you're going to get it in love, whether it's with this person or not. I haven't really come up with the outcome, but there is or was some detaching going on. But there was also some dedicated effort put in to it. And I see two people being very vulnerable in the back on the painting. And it says dedicated effort. So it's not like that in and out type of thing we talk about with like the King of Swords sometimes, King of Wands. You know, it's like dedicated effort to making sure whatever happens needs to happen. So there's a hope or a fear that somebody is going to be moving on. I see a heart. I see two hands. Or maybe they're moving up a level in their love. Let me see what this, if I can find this card. You know, they're tied together, so it looks like they're moving together, in my opinion. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to read you this card about move. Oh, it's supposed to be the Chariot. So something around you is moving. Okay. And so whatever choice you made down here, okay, because you were in duality mode, darkness, but really trying to make up your mind on things, you know. And you weren't in denial. You were just in a, you know, in a isolated manner until you could come up with what you really wanted, what you really needed. You know, you were waiting for light and knowledge, and it came to you. Look at it behind you. And then, you know, it has the eye there, so you're able to see still, feel, and make a decision. And this says act, direct, master, discipline, focused, effort. Now is the time to be proactive regarding matters of the heart. If you're looking for a relationship, take the initiative to find one. Take advantage of the many ways to meet your soulmate. This card is about action, action, action. If your current relationship is not moving in the direction you wish, do whatever is required to shift the direction. You're the master of your own identity, and that includes your relationships. Don't wait for others to make the first move or set the tone of the relationship. Take charge. Creating and sustaining a good relationship requires discipline. It's not enough to be in a relationship. You must invest in it as well. Be present in and focus on the relationship. Give every relationship the opportunity and time that it deserves and to flourish and grow. Now is the time to focus on your needs and the needs of your partner. Make the effort to maintain healthy boundaries for yourself and to respect the boundaries of others. While rewarding relationships require effort, there must be a balanced effort from both partners. Perhaps it's time to examine your relationships. Are both partners putting forth equal effort to make the relationship work? Are you comfortable with the amount of effort your relationship requires of you? If any relationship feels drained or it's not worth the effort, then perhaps it's time to move on. Affirmations. I take charge of my relationship. Traditional tarot card is the Chariot. So someone is either hoping that they can move forward with their partner, you know, and something can be changed, right, to go and take the relationship in a new direction, or, you know, possibly in a different direction. So some adjustments are needed, some to that will be needed to stay in a relationship, and others just, you know, to attract their soulmate or their partner. But there is movement. That's a good thing for some. If you're hoping, you know, for something to happen, then movement is going to be what you need. But if you fear it, maybe you're thinking, oh, maybe this is never going to move along and we'll always be detached and cold and, you know, not gaining insight. You know, it's like, I want to move up. I want to move up and ascend and, you know, get out of the lower level fields. You know, I want to be with the joy and the love, you know, and gaining rewards and working hard and living out my purpose. So let's see some outcome cards here for Cancer. Well-deserved reward, red. Starting to feel more stable. You're starting to feel more secure with yourself and independent. I love it. Okay. Not much, you know, else I see that needs direct attention to, unless you have questions. Then I can put any questions and I can make an extended for this one. But really, it's like you want stability and you're doing great and you're putting forth tons and tons of effort. And so you're making things happen now. You know, it's like you put in the work and you put in the work and you put in the work and you put in the work, you know, until it worked. And this is how you ended up moving your life forward in a way where you are now receiving well-deserved rewards. Okay, so Cancers, I'm so proud of you. Yay. Okay, so your love life's going to be amped up, that's for sure. You're going to be gaining lots of blessings, that's for sure. And there's some type of movement, so there's not going to be stagnancy anymore. So that's a good thing. If you are, you know, stuck in your mind or your heart, or, you know, the lower level energies, it's time. You're going to be, something is going to happen to where it's going to respark your energy, or you're going to get an idea, that a new idea. Yeah, finding balance. Good, I like that card. So obvious, I mean, it's obvious throughout your reading that you have found your balance. So that's a good thing, because you're putting lots of effort in and making yourself secure and gaining rewards just for, you know, being the best version of you that you can and following your bliss. Like, no wonder that was joy and stability on the bottom of the card, you know. I have no doubt they will come out in these cards if they like to come out. But yeah, they usually like me to just channel messages. There's not many cards have been coming out, so. But so far, we do have the story, right? Things are moving forward. There are rewards. And a caution to, you know, take some time to just breathe and meditate. And, you know, always look to source for your creator for, you know, helping you make answers. Not make answers. Confirm, you know, not confirm, answer your prayers, okay? Or help you to know what you need to focus on, okay? But you've gone through from denial to now seeing. So now it's time to just accept that, you know, that there's going to be some changes, you know, but if I'm going to be a warrior for God, then I'm going to stand up courageously, you know, devoted to him, myself, and, you know, be that example that, you know, I want to be. I need to be, right? I want to be in love. Who doesn't want to? I want to get well-deserved rewards. I want to have balance in all things, you know, in love or money, you know, just all around balance. So a 2 also does indicate sometimes like a partnership, and that's actually like, let's see, 2, and there's a 2 down here. They're not together, but there's another 2. So possibly a 2 or a 222 could be important to you. Yeah, that is definitely important to you because it rhymed. Apparently my guides like to make me rhyme just to kind of show me that what I'm saying is channeled message. I forget what I say sometimes. Anyhow, if you know me, if you've been here on my channel, you know that I do a lot of channeled messages. I knew this one was coming out. I just knew it. Believe and succeed. So I don't really even care why this balance came upside down. Okay, so it looks like maybe one person is balanced and one person isn't. But like I said, maybe one can be the put in the effort and move the relationship along so it does have balance, and these two would, you know, cancel each other out, which I could see happening because this has faith over fear, muse, light, inspiration. So yeah, if you have belief and, you know, you believe in things, you find what inspires you, then you're pretty much self-fulfilled and living out your purpose. So that's what they're saying, is to take stock of where that is for you, you know, where you feel stability, harmony, balanced, you know, moving forward, onward, upward, not stagnant or moving back, right? Although it happens, you know. This also could mean travel. It is a boat, so you could be going out on a boat. You could be traveling, going on some kind of a cruise. You could be going to visit someone or someone to visit you. It does say move, so you could be moving somewhere overseas, or someone could be moving over here or from overseas. It's a ship. It just means that you can go. It's not a ship, it's a boat. It means you could be going in a different direction. You know, or just really, to me, what comes off this is inspiration. Like, I'm fired up now. You know, they got the balance. They got the passion in them now. You know, it's like, okay, I got this balance thing down now. It feels really good, you know, and I'm going to keep this vibe high so that I can succeed. And I believe that I can. So I will. And not only once he made devotion to your God, to your creator, to yourself, then, you know, you really start to heal, because you do the surrendering that I told you is required for you to heal, for you to learn major lessons, to grow, and to be ready for your your divine purpose. So that's also movement. It's a number 8, you know, and it's talking about healing and breaking chains. So, you know, learning to be a balanced individual, you know, not just some traits, but, you know, integrate all traits, was not something that was done, you know, in the past. So it was like, you had this role, I had this role, you know, but we're breaking chains, you know, now, and changing our lineage and our generational, some things that we don't want anymore from our ancestors and the way they used to do things, right? So now we're finding balance, that, you know, all people are, you know, have worth, you know, that we're all extensions of, you know, the creator. And we're trying to build up this new earth, not, you know, focus on the negative and what happened. Okay, so I guess the channel message for you is to focus on the positive and remain there. And, you know, your rewards continue to come to you. And you'll just have all the joy, stability, and love that you need, and, you know, succeed at whatever you do. So this is saying reach out. I don't know what they mean in particular. I think, you know, this could be like people needing support. Yeah, definitely, since I see like the solar plexus chakra, you know, someone maybe who's doing some self-sabotage, you know, or depressed or anxious, you know, somebody who's feeling, you know, not quite like they're, you know, worthy enough or strong enough or pretty enough, you know. So remind a friend, you know, that they're enough, you know, and they're stronger than they know, and, you know, to look within for, you know, for power, for strength. It's all within us. It's not outside of us. So reach out. I don't know, that sounds like a physical thing to me. Just reach out. Maybe you need to have a conversation with your loved one, you know, so that you can heal things, okay? Because it's talking about communication also, like self-expression, growth, expansion, action, and escalating. So if you, you know, need to reach out, feel the need to reach out to somebody for any reason, then, you know, do so. And whatever needs to be resolved will resolve itself and be reconciled, so that, you know, Lady Justice has her way, you know, everything balanced and everything, you know, as it should be, okay? Because there is, quote unquote, you know, karma, or, you know, what you put out, you get back like tenfold. So they're saying that you have a little bit of fear to jump the way that you possibly know you need to go, because this is you, and you're like, yeah, okay, I hear you. I know what you want me to do, but I'm too scared to jump. I'm too scared to trust, you know. I'm too scared to shine my light, you know. I don't want to be around a lot of people, or whatever goes through your head, you know. Like, there's so many uncertainties, you know, and they understand that, but the channel message here is to trust, because that's the only thing that's going to get you this way, forward facing, shining bright, and especially from, you know, her heart space, you know, and being able to heal and things like that, because, you know, there's healers that come in on this station. Okay, let's see what the chakra cards have to say here. What, since this is a tarot deck of mine called the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. So it does kind of go off the chakras. So let's see what we got here. We'll start with the first one. Corinth. Oh, okay. So abundance. So you're feeling very abundant right now. That's great. Abundant. So it's not like you're waiting for abundance to come in. You're feeling abundant. You feel some abundance. Okay. Then what is the problem? They still have some work to do regarding some victimization mode type of thinking, and this impartiality. This work on your 6th chakra, okay? So whomever was the victim, though, you know, you could try to make amends there with that person, you know, if you can. And if not, just realize you're responsible for your actions, not theirs. But somebody or you still feels like you're the victim. They're the victim. And it feels like you. Okay, Cancer. And so whatever, negative things that we tell ourselves need to go. Okay, in the recent past, you were very, impatient. And they want you to know that, they saw that you were trying to control it, but they're glad that, you didn't. And, you went and did the things you needed to do as instructed, and not just your own way. And together we co-created the blessings for you and for me and the people that you serve. Yeah, just some solar plexus. Google solar plexus, and it'll talk to you about, some things that you're needing help with in that area. I'm seeing a lot of the yellow cards come out. The one about the, the taking a deep breath, was the victim card. So take a deep breath and try and work towards you speaking to that person that within you that feels a certain way, and see if you can't help them reconcile their differences as if, you were talking to someone else. Tell yourself, what is it you're feeling, about that, and then try and get to the root cause and, reconcile it with a greater perspective. So that is the necessary steps, they say, when you're trying to make a marriage work. You adjust things and you see if they work. Just keep changing like dials or positions or channels until somehow there's some kind of vibration again, some kind of synchronistic, vibe. And if that doesn't happen, then perhaps somebody here is going to be vibing with somebody else. I don't know. There is a move card. It doesn't mean you have to move or that you are moving, just that it's there. Hopefully you're just getting a house. You're over here obviously trying to believe and succeed at something. So what would that thing be? See? Joy. That's all you ever wanted. I saw joy and stability. And yeah, that's what you have. So whatever, comes your way, whatever that is, that move, and I read it to you from the book. So whatever part resonated with you, that's exactly what's going to happen. And yes, you will feel joy because of it. So I don't even remember what it said, to be quite honest. So I think it was just the chariot. It was the chariot. Like there's some kind of moving forward, forward, onward, or upward, something that brought joy back. So there's some kind of actions, right? Because there's dedicated effort being put in. So there's some kind of joy that this couple are having, or will be having if it's someone coming in, but I don't see that. Yay. So you have joy and you're finding balance and you're like, okay, I feel this joy stuff and it feels really, really good. Like, how do I hold on to that? I need to figure that out, right? So, coaches like me can help you through that process, and I'll try, when I'm here doing cards, when no cards are popping, folk notice that I'm actually coaching you, free coaching. But it does help the one-on-one coaching with that person every day, and just like supporting them and helping them stay on track and make good decisions and just be a sounding board and come up with creative ideas and solutions. So you're finding balance with your mysticism also. Because that's part of your soul. It's part of your, you know, who you are. And it's like, I'm demystifying what once was, you know, mystified, because I need this to keep balance so I can keep the joy. So whatever I'm doing, I need to take a big note, okay, and write it down and read it every day so I don't forget it. And it's going to keep me moving towards joy, keep me moving towards bliss, not a mystery, you know, where it's some uncertainty and there's doubt and there's, you know, always looking behind your back type of a feeling, you know. No, it's like everything's fine, everything's solid, everything's perfect. You know, we found a happy balance and things are working, you know. It's a good card. It's a very big step. So I like to see that. It's not a big step, it's a huge step, you know. But it was formed in this, you know, in here in the darkness, where he could see the light, but he was trying to make decisions, right? And what it is that should I do? You know, am I going to listen to me, others, him? You know, and we know what we do when we make the right decisions, you know. So I think he chose wisely, and whatever it is, you know, that he chose brought about movement that led him towards joy and feeling balanced, you know. He put a lot of effort into this I want to say marriage, but I want to say also partnership. So I don't know what this move card, like I said, exactly means, but I do know that here we have recovery, okay, and then after that we have enlightenment. I'm just going to go through the bottom. Self-worth, isolation, faith, perfection, perseverance. Okay. So yeah, like I said earlier, let's not isolate ourselves. You know, we can go into a sacred space for a time, but not to camp out there and live there. Okay, here's the isolation box. We need to get out of there, and that's not making you feel good emotionally. Okay, that's probably why the card, it's confirming the card. You know, reach out. You know, reach out to somebody that you know cares, just as concerns and loves you, and let them help you. Let them give you strength. Okay, there's people that love you around you that want to help you. So, you know, be around those people, you know, that make you feel happiness and supported and loved, you know, when you're going through any kind of situation, you know. I do see that you're healing your self-worth. Okay, here it is here. I did notice that in your sacral chakra, only because I saw it really big here in the back, but it didn't say anything. It just really just piqued my attention, and now I can see why. It's because it's pinpointed here with the self-worth. So you're healing your self-worth. That's somewhere down the line someone, you know, made you feel like you weren't worthy, you know, maybe always, you know, blaming you or not explaining to you, or misunderstandings, or just plain, you know, misunderstanding, or a different perspective, you know, or just something from the past that's, you know, still bothering you, that needs, you know, some help with it. So you're breaking the chains of realizing anything outside of you, you know, is what's going to heal you, is what's going to give you the power, energy, and divine guidance that comes within. So we're going to break the chains a bit, okay? And we're going to follow our personal revelations, okay? for our life. Okay. And yeah, knowing your value is what's going to get you this, working on this self-worth. So I see that, yes. Okay, so this makes more sense. So I was concerned as at the detached part, like detaching to let go, or just detaching emotionally, or, but no, this is actually someone realizing, yeah, I do need to take time, you know, and I do need to, you know, detach from the world and just do that seeking, you know, that first card that came out where she's like meditating. So yeah, you do detach from the world is the channeled message, to find out, you know, some answers that you need to put you, to send you on the right path that you're on or need to be on, to help you through the stages, okay, and reach that fine balance and that joyful feeling and that constant enlightenment, you know, in connection with the spirit world, you know, and they're saying for your solar chakra, for your solar plexus chakra, they're saying you have to have faith, okay? You have to have faith. Yeah, that they say you know what to do, right? So if you know what to do, then have faith, right? I was telling you earlier, she's like, she's scared, you know, she's not sure how to live life. Like, do I take a leap of faith? Do I not take a leap of faith? You know, type of a deal. That actually sounds like the last times, not this times. Shine. The shine is upside down. So until you can, you know, heal something about your self-worth, and being a perfectionist, you know, and have faith, right, and be faithful, right? We know you have faith, but to be faithful is something different. So here's the trusting card I told you about, 0, like the Fool card. You know, trust your gut, trust your intuition, and, you know, make a decision and leap to wherever you're going to make a decision and leap to, up with somebody or on with somebody. So for your perseverance, you know, and your faith, you're going to continue to be rewarded. I see a lot of rewards. Let's see, how about, let's see, we're at 48 minutes already. I'm trying to make them shorter, so how about a card from the universe to break up some of the intensity, I can't even speak at the moment, intensity of the story, you know. But enlightenment is here, joy is here, recovery is here. Just needing to have faith and working on your self-worth is, and the feeling of being the victim. Those are your blockages you'll need to work on, and it's not easy. Okay, it's not like, oh, now I know what to do, so yeah. No, it's now I know what to do, but how do I do it, and how do I be consistent with it? You know, what are the steps to it? You know, so if you hear me say that, you know, you need to work on this, that, or the other, write it down and go and look how to, you know, or reach out to me and I can help you with my coaching skills, life coaching skills. High Priestess Healer at yahoo.com. You know, so just remember, you are in charge of your own happiness is what comes to mind, right? Because you just want to have abundance. You want abundance of everything. You know you can have it all. Obviously, if you're in this station, that's like my motto. You can have everything, you know, and you know that you can, and that's what you want. You're going to make happen, you know, but You know, instead of like connecting with source, you know, you're too busy playing the victim and pointing fingers. You know, it's like, let's stand up for our own responsibilities, and just, you know, if you don't think you have any, you or whoever you're with, you know, you're dead wrong. There's always two people, you know, in a relationship. So everybody at some time is a victim of something, but either way, being the victim is not going to get us to the place we want to be. Okay. Easier said than done, I know, but I can help you go from victim to victor. Okay, that's one of my other mottos. So it says, keep it simple. Old souls use words very sparingly, except, of course, for I love you, thank you, wow, now, and cool. Wow, I love you now, the universe. P.S., which sounds much better than wow, now, I love you. Sequence is important. Wow, I love you now. I like that card. So you're greatly loved. There's a lot of love. It's all coming together in divine timing. In balance, you know, you're working on balance and your self-worth, and, you know, communication and patience, and, you know, making decisions and learning to follow your guides or your intuition. But joy is in your near future, near, very near. And trust is what's important. Trust is really important. That's key, actually. So let's see what you need to surrender to. All these cards are surrender cards. So one of them is going to be for you, my Cancers, today. What would my Cancers need to work on surrendering at the moment that would better uplift their life to new heights for their best self, where they experience the most highest joy and love? I'm going to pick this one out. Surrender to resentments. Okay. Well, Cancers are there in their feels very much. You know, they're water signs, and so, yeah, they're going to remember everything you did. They feel it. So, yeah. Let me just read it to you. Holding on to resentments only poison you. That's what I was trying to say. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. That's the hard part. So if you need help with that, I can help you with that as well, okay? So yeah, knowing that we have to surrender, you know, holding on to resentment, you know, you want to know, how do I do that? Sometimes it's not easy for some people as it is others, okay? And my last card from the High Vibe, because I'm trying to make this a high vibing, or learning to be a high vibing being. So that joy we talked about can be ever present, okay? Ever present joy. Wow. Okay, I'll do all the surrendering I need. Keep it simple. You got it. Victim. Okay, no more self-worth. I matter. You know, enlightenment. You know what to do. Act on it. And you've got so many blessings. It's time to shine. Come out from your cave. You've done the work. You made your choice. And the outcome looks very good. So be a little bit more of a perfectionist, less perfectionist. I think that will help you also when you surrender to resentment, because maybe someone didn't do something the way you like it, right? Because you're a perfectionist, right? And they have no clue about you're mad about any of that, right? Because some people like things just a certain way. And it's like when people like move their cheese, like they're like kind of have a conniption fit. Does it sound like me? Yeah, I'm not that I'm not that bad anymore, but I used to be. And it's a lot better on the other side, you know, from being so much of a perfectionist. So I'm trying to find a happy medium. So you guys can do it too, okay? So I feel like I'm balanced there now, but you know, once I wasn't so balanced. So I've been through it and I know how it feels. And, you know, surrendering to resentment requires forgiveness, and forgiveness requires love. So I would start at the, you know, connecting with Source, feeling love for Him, loving yourself, and then you'll be able to love others, you know. Not try to forgive or love someone else, but not yourself, unless you do love yourself. In that case, by all means, go in and you know, try to make amends with other people. But it's only hurting you and not them, okay? So it says try to forgive others for their shortcomings. We all have them, right? And keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So notice it said towards positive situations. So we're now making good choices, right? We're going to take off this helmet soon altogether, where he's refusing to see, and go through, you know, a few items here that need to be worked on. And you know, there's joy in their life. So they have a relationship, a very caring relationship that, you know, they're going to support each other through, you know, but it's not going to be easy. So you know, just this could be like a test of your own devotion, you know, either to yourself, you know, or to another. You know, it's like, or what are you being prompted to do, and are you doing it? Okay, that's being devoted. It says rock the mantra. Oh, I don't like this one. It gave me a headache, but I did it. It says, how are you feeling right now? Repeat the words, I rock, 20 times with conviction. So I did it like 3 times. She says, notice the energetic change. I rock. I rock. Woohoo. I rock. Yeah, so that's the kind of that's kind of the, you know, what I was thinking it would sound like. And yeah, I feel a little silly inside, but not too much. I'm down for trying things. So just you do the same and see if there's an energetic change. You know, we're going to try and see what works for you to keep you high vibing, okay? Gratitude. Oh, this is the answer. I mean, they don't even need to send me but 1 card. This would be it. It says, write a list of 10 things you are grateful for. Feel the gratitude. So really feel into what you're grateful for and then write it down, okay? Hold that feeling in your body and then start to notice more things to be grateful for. Make it a daily practice. Gratitude attracts more to be grateful for. Love that last sentence. So, I don't know. Are we clearing anything here? Are we clearing everything here? I think we are. Yep. So thank you for joining me here today, Cancers. I'm thankful for you being here, and I hope that you have liked and subscribed to my channel. It would definitely help it grow, and so I can help get this off the ground. I hope something I've said will have something that can help you. And if not, please share it and pass it along to somebody that you think would. Thank you for joining me, and namaste.